Hey everybody, this is Yanni Collins and welcome back to Oz Living. We are here at the Blockhouse for the Asia Crypto Week, and joining me today is Boris Allergan. He is the head of DeFi at Ripple. So Boris, thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
So Boris, you just played devil's advocate at that panel a while ago about DeFi. You said that we are early on at the DeFi and we are at the prototype phase, right? So how can we bring DeFi to the next level?
Yeah, to bring DeFi to the next level will require a couple things. So as I mentioned on the panel, I think DeFi is still missing that killer app, right? Borrowing and lending, as it is done currently, is very medieval, right? You have to collateralize borrowing and lending. That's not really efficient. That's not going to scale. People want to borrow in an uncollateralized way. So the only way you can do that uncollateralized is to actually do a credit review. Well, you can't really do a credit review and have anonymity at the same time. Perhaps maybe with decentralized identity solutions, that could be possible. So very much, we're still prototyping. We've shown that the technology works, right? You can do trades, you can borrow and lend, and ultimately, you can create real businesses on top of it. But we haven't seen that next level that leads to that evolution.
Exactly. Great points. And a while ago, you actually raised the question, will DeFi replace banks or will the banks adopt DeFi? So what are your thoughts on that?
I think banks will clearly adapt DeFi, right? Ultimately, DeFi is a technological innovation and that creates efficiencies. At the end, as a consumer, I don't care if the trade is done through a decentralized manner or a centralized manner. I don't care how my yield is generated, as long as it's generated safely, as long as it works and it works efficiently. So it's going to eventually just be the background of any bank system. And there will be this amalgamation of CeFi, DeFi. What is the best route? What is the most efficient route? And the user won't know. And it won't matter. It's just going to work. So for me, my mom, my grandmother, that's what we care about.
And so how can we bring DeFi more accessible and geared towards financial inclusion?
To bring DeFi towards financial inclusion, I mean, part of it is education, right? I think that's super important, but also enabling the institutions to bring that cost down. A lot of times, if you think about financial inclusion, why some people are underbanked, it doesn't make sense for banks, right? Because it's too expensive to potentially bank someone. If you can bring that cost down, then there's a value prop for a bank to increase financial inclusion, kind of what I was saying earlier. That's really kind of the path towards it, right? So education and really creating efficiencies, bringing the cost down, making it viable.
Well, Boris, I love the energy. I love the passion. Thank you so much for talking to me today. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. It's a great conversation.